Hey, it's Tom. Sorry for the issue with the camera. It got damaged, or I damaged it so it wouldn't be able to spy on me potentially. A couple things. So I described what happened last night, where I wound up going around in a loop for at the post office in Owensville, and it was just one of these random things. I I feel close to Michelle on there. Um, but I went back. So then I was driving west on Greenback, coming up over the hill where there's the Winco. When uh, when I got there, uh, as I was coming over the hill, there was flashing lights on the right side. There was a bunch of police vehicles on the left side. And I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" So I drove up on them, and what it appeared to have happened was there was some accident at Illinois in Greenback. It looked like a police vehicle had been spun out, or that they were blocking their. It looked like an accident happened, um, and I just said, "Did anyone get hurt?" And I hope it wasn't me, because I've seen situations where it looks like there's a on Google Street View. It looks like there's going to be an accident, but it had happened earlier that day. I'd seen it on at 10th and V Street in downtown. Um, but anyway, I just they said a prayer, hoping that no one was hurt. Um, I um I drove down, took a left on Sunrise, and as I was turning left, or waiting for the light to turn green to turn left, um, a highway patrolman pulled up to me. And he went the entire way home with me, and I was thankful that you know it was a weird situation. Then tonight I I went to Folsom, and uh, somehow I need to look at the address. I got concerned about a location in Folsom on Natoma Street. It's close to the let me go figure this out. Bring back. Um, Close to the police station. It had nothing to do with the police. It wasn't when I found the address. It had nothing to do with the police. Um, it was this it was this building between the car wash and the law offices of Sean Musgrave. Um, and there's this thing called Care Finance Group. There was a different term that I was searching for when I found it, and sorry, but I can't remember what it was. But anyway, so I went around the car wash. Then I went into um, the I went into the parking lot next door, and I checked. And the building has gates on both sides. There's nothing behind the building. It's very close to the back of the fence, but they have gates on both sides. Kind of closing off your ability to walk behind the building and the fence, between the building and the fence at the back. So as I walked back around, I looked at both sides. I walked back around between the CrossFit and then the law office building, and my car is parked close in that alleyway between the two buildings, and a police trooper or a police vehicle pulls up and parks at the front of, kind of jets into the front of Beretta Wealth Management LPL. And so I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I literally, I sat there and I spoke to the police never approached me. I just spoke to them. And what had happened one other time, I had been driving by and I was going to look at this specific location, and a cop car was jetting out um, in this area, and I, it scared the shit out of me. He didn't pull me over, but as soon as he got behind me, I was heading uh, towards the dam road on Folsom or in Natoma, and as soon as he got behind me, I pulled into the shell and he just went past me. But like it's 2 times I've been in the same building, and the Folsom police have come and approached me. And in the other time, I was at the Lion Park, and they came over. And I'm like, what is it? What are they doing? Like, what is it about me? Like, they don't have any right to me. Are they helping me? But my feeling about that building was it has something to do with murder, and I forget. I'll have to figure out what the what the name of the search term was. But what I basically did is I took a rock and I threw the rock from one. I went to one side of the building, I guess the east side, maybe the west side, and I threw it to the east side, and I hit the back. There was a wooden fence on the other side that was preventing you from walking by. So then I went under and I grabbed the rock, and I don't mean any harm to anyone in that building, but if there's something evil about the work and the concept of what's done there, the services that are provided there, that was all I was trying to address. That was one thing I didn't talk about in any of the posts or the discussions earlier. So anyway, it was weird. I don't know how I do not know how the fucking cops keep finding me whenever I show up in Folsom. And I don't care. They should tell me what's wrong. But that was one last thing. Okay. I'm doing all right. I go in like huge swings from an emotional perspective. I get super happy and energetic, and then I get these moments of kind of melancholy. But I need to try to go to see Nicole tomorrow. I don't know if I will, but I should do that. I still can't get a hold of Michelle. I think at some point I was in the virtual environment and I got out of it. I think maybe the Folsom guys got me back in it. I don't know. But right now, there's a lot more. I may have been put back in it because there's a lot more people here tonight. And I was laughing. Somebody said, I said, man, it's busy tonight. He goes, yeah. It's Saturday. I go, no, it's been dead for not dead, but just very quiet. And yeah, and the other thing that I did was I started doing it in my room where I was feeling like people were observing, my everything I said, everything I thought. And so what I thought, well, let's make it interesting. Let's move. I just started, like, had a light in front of me, a really bright light, and like I would stare at the light and I'd move my head, and then it was something that I don't know why I did it, but I did it. Then last night I did it I did my vehicle for a long time, rolling up Hazel, where you just shake your head and it's like, whoo! It's like rapid eye movement. And I was just thinking to myself, no, if somebody is watching, they're going to think it's kind of weird. Like, what's happening? Is the system breaking? Is something going wrong? And I don't know if that had. I don't know if if it breaks something, I mean, REM sleep. You know, you can think of it that way. You're putting something to sleep, or it's a good state to be in. You want to get to that state when you're sleeping. Oh, the term I searched for was it's like relay. That was what it was, relay. Ooh, relay health. And it's funny because I was just at this location in Google Maps, and it didn't show up as relay health. It showed up as fuck. I can't believe I can't remember it. GBR Real Estate and Investments. That was the other thing. There was Relay Health, and then there was GBR. Shit, I'm gonna go back there. We don't want to. Care Financial Group. It goes from Care Financial Group, Care, Relay, Care. Care Financial Group. Carrie. Oh. FG, Facebook. No, I went around the wrong fucking building. All right, that's a bummer. I didn't have my phone on. I thought it was dead. Hello. That's Rouge. No, I don't know why I went around the car wash. Whenever Michelle and I were like struggling or something, and it felt like she was in a very dark mood, she would always want to go to a car wash. And I felt bad about it. I'm like, why? It's like, honey, it's like it's sad. It feels sad. What's that? And I guess the other thing I did, but I didn't mean to make. Whenever I do stuff, I want it to be about, there'll be a final. I felt bad. I wanted to go to Folsom Lion Park, and what I did is I drove around, and then I was trying to. There was a game going on. Well, I thought there was a game going on, but literally there was one team like playing on the field. there wasn't another team, and it was like it felt broken to me. Like why aren't they playing another team? And so I basically I changed my mind. I was not going to go around all the cars in the parking lot. I was going to try to avoid going around any of them. And they said, well, you know, no one's going to let something happen that shouldn't say that. My guts usually, I didn't care. I said, this doesn't seem right. I'm going to go around those cars now. And so I backed out of doing it, and then I went around, and I just went to that other place. I'm assuming nothing bad happened. I saw there's one guy who I thought to myself, he's probably the one that needs to get fucking pulled. Needs to get looped in. I went by and he stayed in the he came out of the bathroom and like he stayed there. And he went to his car and he's futzing around his fucking car. And I was like, I'm gonna wait for him to go back on that fucking field. Because I was thinking, and he didn't. He never went back. And so I just wanted to, I waited for a little bit, but I just kept rolling. But it had nothing to do with like any harm to any kids. I just wanted. It didn't feel right. Arms. N-A. Not. Nobody. N-A. N-A. It's funny that parking or that car wash, it's the pavement there looks very different than everywhere else. It's like very, very light. Beretta. See? Law offices. MO. CFG. Care. CARE. Ref. RE. FG. See, I don't know if you can get behind the building. But it's like the only reason I could think that they know where I am is if somehow I got tied to a police officer in Folsom. And I feel bad that I'm not there, but I don't. It's just, I don't live somewhere. I live here because it's cheap, and at the time I can have the dog here. I've got a ton of stuff here. I probably could move back to Folsom. RH. Remarkable. Fuck. Final. What is the FP? Facebook. Folsom Police. Front. Finally. Found. Find. This person. Well, guys, I continually over and over again asked for protection for my daughter, Michelle, my wife, and I don't. REREE. He really. He really. Really. He always let leaves. Always leaves. He really healthy. Really healthy. Anyway. Michelle. 7.3. Oh, fuck that. I had this concept fucking last time where Michelle had to do everything I did. Everywhere I went, she had to walk. What the fuck is that? You guys, it's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever fucking heard. Fuck you. No, I'm not agreeing to that. It's not my fault. I can drive where the fuck I want.